Hi guys, a quick update review on my Herald Scrambler 125. Well, what can I say? Fantastic bike still. I have taken the badges off the petrol tank because they were a little bit, I don't know, tacky really. They weren't the greatest of badges. And yeah, it's a fantastic ride. Very impressed. I've now done 752 kilometres on it, so it's now coming up any minute now to first service. So yeah, very pleased with it so far. Tyres are fantastic in the rain. I cannot believe how good these Kenda tyres are in the rain. They are amazing. They're amazing in the dry, but in the rain they are exceptional. And these Kenda tyres, I cannot believe how amazingly good they are. They grip exceptionally well. Never ever felt at all like I was actually going to lose grip, even in the wet. And that is even in heavy rain. The headlight, I have to say, could do with an upgrade to an LED light, to be honest with you, but you know, it does the job. I've ridden bikes with a hell of a lot worse than this bike. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. The only gripe that I've got is the rev counter has an issue. Didn't realise it was actually electronic rev counter, not a cable one, and having issues. There is a loose wire somewhere, and it is definitely in the rev counter itself, because when you give it a tap it goes up and down. It can go, you can be sitting there doing 40 mile an hour and it'll show 0 on the rev counter, which is something I will get the dealer to deal with. And I've also got a noise coming from the front wheel, which I think is to do with the speedo. Again, that'll be mentioned, but the speedo works fine. It's just noisy above 20 mile an hour, and then as soon as I drop to below 20 mile an hour, the noise disappears. I have took the bike up to 40, I have killed the engine, and the noise is there, and once it gets down to 20 mile an hour, the noise disappears. It sounds like it's coming from the front wheel. This is what I certainly suspect it is, but what can I say? Isn't going to bother me. It's not a Japanese built bike at the end of the day. I was expecting to have some issues with it, so you know, these are the things you get when you buy a bike built in China. You've got to expect something. Seem to be on quite a busy road here today, but other than those issues, fantastic. Fuel economy is amazing, absolutely amazing. Oh, there is one other thing. Front brake, I'm getting a little bit, I don't know what to say really. It's like it's like on off in a weird kind of way. So I don't know what that is. I've had this before with cars, and I've had this before on other motorbikes, and generally speaking, changing the brake pad is fine. The disc is not warped. There's no chance of that disc getting warped, because there's no way I braked hard enough to put enough heat into it to get it warped, and I've also checked it. Definitely not warped. It's perfect. I think it's just the pads, but I believe there will be some a lot better brake pads available for the front. There is for the rear, but not for the front as yet. Maybe March time. But yeah, basically fantastic. So, oh, and that helmet there, I've got a new one, but I'm not allowed to have it until Christmas Day apparently, because my missus says I can't. But I've got a replacement for this, which is one I've had for 10 years, which is an AGV K2 gold standard. And as you can see, it doesn't really suit this bike at all. Full face. I've had it a while, it's got a few scratches on it, never been dropped, but it's well worn, size large, and I've just bought for me, I've chosen it, a MT Blade SV race line. It's got a built-in flip down visor, it's got a pin lock visor and it comes with the pin lock insert as well, all in the price. Got it from sportsbikeworld.com for 90 quid, so it had 40 quid off it, and it's fantastic. It's a little bit tighter than this one because I've gone down one size. This one's a large and I've got a medium. Well, I measured my head and it fits perfect, a little bit tight at first, but it is a new crash helmet. But it's fantastic, matte black with a matte white stripe down it. It is stunning. It's also a gold standard helmet, so that'll suit this bike a bit better. That one I had for sports bike, and it is just well, as you can see, it doesn't really fit, and I won't go for an open face helmet because open face helmets in my eyes are absolutely dangerous and they should be banned, because if you come off your bike you're going to be heading forwards. So you could end up face first into a car, into a tree, face plant the road, and you have nothing whatsoever to protect your face. And I do not understand how they are still legal in this country, but hey, you know, people are going to learn the hard way. If you want that hipster look, you know, they are the dangers that you're going to have. And generally speaking, it's going to be somebody else that causes you to come off. No matter how safe you ride, someone can always hit you, and with a full face helmet you've got all that protection. Without you know, with a piss pot as such, you've got no protection whatsoever to your face. I just don't understand why people would wear one of them. Hey, you know, each to their own, I suppose. So yeah, very, very happy with the bike. Don't know what the fuel economy is. Like I said, it's amazing on fuel, but at most, yeah, I thought I was well below half a tank, and I've yet to get more than £7.50 in a tank, and I thought I was close to empty. At one point I was actually braking and the fuel light was coming on, and all I could get in was £7.50. That was it, absolutely maxed out. That was sat on the side stand because I won't sit on a bike and fill up with fuel because you've got a hot engine underneath it. You know, it's another stupid thing that people do, is sit on their motorbike just to get that extra, you know, 50p worth of fuel in, and it isn't worth it, people. Hot engine, spill fuel on it, you got an open petrol tank, you know, isn't really worth it. You could go up in flames. Again, you know, safety first for the sake of 50p. Anyway, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.